A newly released police report is providing the clearest account yet of what happened inside the South Carolina apartment where Hayden Panettiere was found unresponsive before her death at 36. According to a Greenville City Police Department incident report obtained by WYFF, officers spoke with Panettiere's former boyfriend, Brian Hickerson, and his brother, Zach Hickerson, at the Greenville apartment complex on Sunday, August 16th. The report details how the brothers reacted as emergency responders attempted to save the actress. After EMS officially declared Hayden deceased, I escorted Zach and Brian out of the apartment, the police report stated about the events that took place on Sunday, August 16th. I observed Zach to be very emotional while EMS were working on Hayden. Brian did not become emotional until EMS declared her officially deceased. Zach reportedly told an officer at the scene that Panettiere was his brother's girlfriend. Brian, meanwhile, provided police with a bag of medication that Panettiere was currently on, according to the redacted report. Investigators also executed a search warrant at the apartment. The report said surveillance footage showed all three individuals entering and leaving the residence. The police account further confirms that multiple medics spent an extended amount of time performing life-saving measures on Panettiere after she was found unresponsive. Despite those efforts, she could not be revived. Panettiere's death was announced Sunday, August 16th. She was 36 years old, and her official cause of death has not yet been disclosed. Her father, Skip Panettiere, remembered his daughter in a statement to us. "It is with profound sadness that we share the tragic passing of our beloved Hayden," Panettiere's father, Skip, said in a statement to us. "She was an incredible light and a force of nature who brought immeasurable love and joy to all who knew her, and to the millions who watched her on screen." Before the police report became public, a neighbor had already described a disturbing scene outside the apartment. The resident told us that two men were sitting on the hallway floor Sunday, appearing to be in complete shock. Their heads were down and hats on. They were not talking, the resident exclusively told us. "I have no idea what role they played, if any." The authorities were there. There were one or two officers guarding the apartment door. At this point, authorities have not charged anyone with a crime in connection with Panettiere's death. South Carolina authorities confirmed to us on Monday, August 17th, that officers had responded to a report of an unresponsive female at a residence. That woman was later identified as Panettiere. The Greenville County Coroner's Office also said an autopsy had been completed and found no signs of trauma that could have contributed to her death. On August 16, 2026, at approximately 1:51 p.m., a 911 call was received regarding a reported cardiac arrest, the Greenville County Coroner's Office said in a statement. First responders and emergency medical services arrived on scene and located a female in cardiac arrest. EMS personnel initiated advanced cardiac life support measures. However, resuscitation efforts were unsuccessful, and the individual was pronounced deceased at 2:32 p.m. Those findings establish what happened medically at the scene, but they do not yet provide the public with an official explanation for why Panettiere died. Her cause of death remains undisclosed. The circumstances surrounding her relationship with Brian Hickerson have also drawn renewed attention. A source who recently spoke with the Nashville actress told us that people close to Panettiere had been concerned after she reconnected with her former boyfriend, who had previously been abusive toward her. Hayden seemed to be doing well recently, but there was still concern among her friends and inner circle, especially because she started spending time with Brian again, a source explained to us. That relationship and association had led her down a dark path in the past, so her friends and inner circle were worried for her. There were concerns, and her friends really hoped she was doing okay. For now, the police report adds important details about Panettiere's final hours and the people who were present, while leaving the central question unanswered: what ultimately caused the 36-year-old actress's death?